As you think about channel strategy and messaging, email, SMS, and now push notification, how do you think about the messaging strategy in those three places? Are they three independents? Are there, I'm going to sequester the audience, I'm going to suppress the audience that's on push from SMS, from email? Are we going to send on both channels but different messages? Just how are you thinking about that new surface area and how does it fit in with what already exists in the existing channels?
Yeah, so obviously we're using all these channels to cross promote, so speaking to the app and email, but they kind of serve different purposes for us, right? So email, for example, is very sales driven. We want her to convert. We want her to come to the site, find what she's looking for from the email and purchase. Whereas on the app, it's very much about getting her back to the app, but it's not a sales driven push, right? It's about engaging her with a story or a new collection or a new product and just basically informing her through those push notifications and engaging her to want to come back. And then what she does on that app, we just want to get her there. Whether she converts or not, that's not the end goal. It's just to get her back there, see what's new, explore, browse, and then hope that she converts. So I think they have very different goals, where one is very revenue driven and the other is more of that kind of editorial storytelling.
As a consumer, how do you think about push notifications that you get that are transactional versus non-transactional? And how do you interact as a consumer with SMS or with email? And how do you think about those mediums relative to each other?
Yeah, I think it's kind of like a push and pull because customers are quite savvy now, especially younger customers. So it's more of a question of like, what can you offer me rather than like, what can I offer you? And these more sales push driven messages are like me offering you something, right? Like, I'm coming to buy your product. Whereas I think these push notifications from app, we can kind of turn the story around in the narrative and say, this is what we're offering you. So it's really just a different messaging style. And it's also speaking to the customer in a way that she's looking for. She's more clever than that. She doesn't react to just sales messaging. She's like, what's in it for me? What can you give me? Which I think we can do on the app more significantly.